I'm Ron Osterman, Facilities Manager here at the Leonard Center at Macalester College, and just wanted to talk a little bit today about how pleased we are with the floor that we put in here in our 53,000 square foot field house. We went with a Robbins Pulastic floor with a Durathon track surface. We've been extremely pleased with the playability and the durability of both of these surfaces, especially the indoor inside surface of the track, which is the Pulastic surface. We use it for multiple sports. We have volleyball, basketball, baseball, softball practices which take place inside of this facility, as well as track and tennis practice and competitions. And every coach across the board has been extremely pleased with the playability of this surface. You have a number of different issues with each of these individual sports, and when you try to do multiple sports on one surface, you sometimes can run into issues, and we've had none of those issues on this surface. The baseball, softball teams are very pleased with the bounce of the ball when they're taking ground balls in the facility. The tennis coach can't speak highly enough about the playability of the surface. They've played all over the state, really, in indoor facilities and find some very difficult indoor playing surfaces to play on. And to a player, each of the members of both teams, the men's and the women's, love the way this floor plays. Our track team is extremely pleased with it because the availability of the use of spikes on the infield as well as on the track. So we've been extremely pleased with all of the playability of the Pulastic. The Durathon track has been extremely helpful for our track team in that it's a fast surface. They like to use it for their practice and their competitions, and we've been very happy with the ability for our athletes to be able to use both of the areas, the infield and the outfield, without having to take their spikes off. So Anderson Ladd, Holderman Homey have done a great job of working with us, making sure we're 100% satisfied with the product, which we have been, and they've done everything that they can do to make sure that this surface is what we wanted to do for multiple different sports here at Macalester. They've done just that. Anderson Ladd has also put some other flooring into our facility. They've done our racquetball courts, our dance studios with some of their wood floors. Same thing there. They've been 100% to make sure that we are comfortable with the playability, the durability, and the use of those floors within this facility. Can't say enough about our decision to go with this flooring, Anderson Ladd and Holderman Homey. We've been extremely pleased with it. Both the surface and the service have been very top-notch in our opinion. We've been extremely pleased with the transition between the Durathon and the Pulastic, where it's spike proof, so you don't have to worry about, as a facilities manager, somebody walking off of the track and onto the Pulastic surface and doing damage. It's completely spike proof, and I know as a track coach that's extremely important to you, so that your athletes can feel like they're not restricted to one area and have to change their shoes or make a whole bunch of concessions just to be able to utilize the facility.
Yeah, that's right, and it's always a headache going to another facility where you can't use spikes on the infield, and athletes, of course, make the mistake, they get yelled at. This facility, you can walk anywhere, and we can high jump off it, we pole vault off it. It is held up very well with those two events, and they're pretty hard on surfaces. And other surfaces that don't allow spikes, it becomes a dangerous situation because they slip. They come in hard, they slip, and injury rates go way up. But in this surface, we have not had any slipping. They're able to come and go as they please, as Ron mentioned, and we're just very happy with the transition back and forth, and we actually have the athletes going back and forth on that in part of their workouts, getting a sense of different surfaces. So overall, the Pulastic and the Durathon has been wonderful for us.
Holderman Homey's done a fantastic job with the follow-up with us on the product. They've made sure that we've been 100% satisfied with the surface, the way it's done. What I like is the transition between the two surfaces is seamless. You don't have any crack, you don't have any area where somebody might trip, hurt themselves. It's a seamless transition, which works out very well when you have multiple users in the facility. Anderson Ladd has also done other flooring within our facility, the racquetball courts, our dance studios, some of the wood surfaces, and we've also been extremely pleased with the durability and the usability of those surfaces as well. So all in all, we've been extremely pleased, not only with the fieldhouse surface that we've had, but really with all the flooring that Anderson Ladd has provided us in with this state-of-the-art facility that we have here at Macalester College.